Hello and welcome to the Portrait Podcast. At a convening on October 25th and 26th, 2022, the Nevada Department of Education teamed with ed.Xtraordinary to launch the Portrait of a Nevada Learner. While community members from across the state attended presentations and workshops, they were also invited to sit down and be interviewed by young people from the community to share their perspective. Each week, we will drop one of these short conversations to inspire your thinking as we build a community-wide vision for who we want our young people to be. Enjoy.
And we're back on the scene, you guys. It is your host, once again, Mr. Etheridge, and I'm with my co-host,
Adamari Navarez. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you guys so much for having me here. And we also have two guests as well.
Hi, I'm Maggie Glockner.
And my name is Anna Glockner.
and we're going to get right into it. Thank you, ladies, for joining us today on our podcast. Go ahead and tell a little bit about yourself, what you do, and how's your day?
My day's been really good today. My name is Anna Glockner again, and I'm a mother of 7 children.
Awesome.
Maggie's
Oh,
number
lovely.
7.
Lovely.
The distance between her and her next sibling is 7 years, so I have kids from the age of 29 to 21.
That's
Okay.
awesome.
And then Maggie's going to be 14 in December. And so I'm also a paraprofessional at Lincoln County High School and the PEP Club advisor, and I'm all about education. My oldest son is autistic too, so I've been through a lot.
And, I feel like education is for all, all are included, and that's something that me personally, I always try to make sure that peers know, or just anybody, in my circle, that, education doesn't stop at one person. Right? It doesn't stop for anything. And I love so much to I'm 21 years young, but I feel like I've gained the knowledge to go then and talk to the person who I felt I was at a certain grade and a certain age.
Awesome.
So you can tell us about yourself, what school you go to, how's your school life going. Definitely tell us about yourself.
Okay, I am Maggie Glockner, and I am going to be 14 in December, and I'm in 8th grade, and I'm at Meadow Valley Middle School. And my year has been going way better than last year. Last year went downhill, and this has been just going lovely. I have, the best principal.
That's awesome.
He's actually the guy that invited me here.
Okay.
And, I think education is for everybody, because if only one person gets it, then nobody will get it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right. Definitely.
So my first question for you is, what's something exciting you learned from today's conversations?
Just the big point is how everybody is their own individual learner. I've always believed that. I've always believed that everybody has a purpose, has a meaning on this earth, and that as educators, it is our job to unpack that and to shine that light onto into each individual's life in order for them to see their potential, their full potential.
Right.
And that all the potentials are so different and diverse. That's we just need to see how that's going to unpack.
Got you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Got you. Well, we also wanted to ask you a question. So, as a middle schooler, what is a critical mindset or skill that you believe you need to have to succeed in life?
I think maybe to know how to be kind of social. I know not a lot of people are social, but at least having at least one person that can listen and that you can talk to is just the best. Because I have so many friends that I have to talk to, and if I don't talk to them, then I'll just fall and it won't be the greatest.
Right.
And I think a lot of people take that notion for granted, that friends make a lot of memories for you in school. Whether you're not friends after when you graduate, or you don't take that experience for granted, because a lot of situations you feel like if you didn't have that support system, and I feel like the support system is different from your family. You feel like your family has to be there for you, to a certain extent. Your friends make that conscious decision. This is my friend. I'm gonna be there for him. We're gonna ride the storm together. I'm gonna be there for you. You're gonna be there for me. And that's a thing that I hold dear to my heart, friendship. Because friendship can last forever.
Yeah, it definitely can.
Two complete strangers coming together, finding something common between themselves or uncommon, and then rocking out through the midst of the craziness of middle school, high school, if you're fortunate enough to meet in elementary. Those small things go a really long way. So leading into the next question, what are some durable skills you've had to develop in order to succeed, not only in life, but in learning as well?
Work. Work. How to overcome challenges. The road to wisdom is paved with mistakes.
Okay.
Love and logic. I used to teach that to teachers and to mothers and fathers.
I love that. Love and logic. I love
And
that.
logic, yes. So, the road to wisdom is paved with mistakes. Everybody is so scared of getting it wrong that they paralyze themselves in their learning.
Yeah.
Where really, when you make that mistake and you're wrestling with it and you're trying to figure that out, that's where the gold happens. That's
Right.
where the real growth happens. So I ask the students, as a paraprofessional, I say, are you struggling? They're like, yes, this is driving me crazy. And I'll say, good. Just don't stop.
Right. Don't
Just
stop.
keep working. Keep trying.
Definitely.
Keep moving forward.
Keep
You're
pushing.
going to get to where you need to be. So,
And I can tell that you really have a passion for it and that you care. And that's just sometimes all a kid needs to know is that somebody cares. They're not just there to collect a check. They're not there to just get by. Because when you're telling them, keep going. Because I feel like it's worse when the teacher stops telling you stuff.
Yeah,
When they
right,
stop talking to you, when they stop having the one-on-ones. Because at that point, they've given up hope. And at that point, you don't know what somebody's at-home life is. So once that person gives up hope, then they feel like I can't do anything right.
Yeah, right.
So just those small things, those little intermediate, clashes between the student and the teacher go a long way.
Yeah, definitely. So I also have a question for you. So what does it mean to you to live a good life, and what are things that are possible or can be possible for you to have a better community?
To have a good life is to have good relationships with people. Something that really
Yes.
that I broke a lot of friendships with is that they brought up the past.
Gotcha.
The past is the past, and you need to make a new future. That's always something that I always tell my friends is that just if I made a mistake in the past, please forget it and please,
That's
and
awesome
say
that you have that mindset, because a lot of people
At such a young age, that is literally mind-blowing.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
y'all can tell just from the few, questions that you've answered, you're very bright, and then you're so young and that you think like that. There's so many kids who are going to see this and be like, you know what, like, I can
wanna
do
be like
this.
her.
I want to be like her. Like, people don't understand that the little stuff they think out loud can change somebody's life. And little do you know, you might have just done that. So I thank both of you for coming on the
thank you guys
podcast.
so
Is there any
much.
advice that you want to give to the viewers, or just anything you want to say before we close out?
You matter. Every person matters. You have a purpose. You were sent here for a reason. Dig deep, look inside, take that picture, and move forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So much.
Another thing is that don't stop believing in yourself. You were made here to do something, and you need to do that something. You've got this. Pull through. You got it. You might, bump into some bad things, but you just gotta overcome them and dust it off. You got
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank
I
you
appreciate it
so much for
much.
coming.
No problem.
We're again with your
Thank you
host.
so much.
Again, it starts here.
The Portrait Podcast was recorded and created by the young people from Choice Business Group. If you would like to join the conversation, please visit portrait.envyfutureoflearning.org. Again, that's portrait.envyfutureoflearning.org.